Just-in-time Group started in 1987, and we have been in business since then. We started originally as a computer selling company. We just sent home PCs and a few servers here and there. But then we grew into structured cabling and later on into solutions. As early as about say year 2000, we had our first big sale on a solution. And since then, we have been in the solutions and systems integration space. Just-in-time Group main strengths, I would say, is the people that we have. We hire enough professionals with a multitude of technologies, and then also we have some very good principals, and more than anything else, we understand Sri Lankan customers who need solutions of a more complex nature, and especially the customers that we have had from the past, like People's Bank. We have been with them for so long, we exactly understand what their pain points are and what their growth needs are. So it's easy for us to give them a good solution. As I said, when we started selling PCs and servers, we used to bid for their branch servers, branch PCs, and under tender process we used to win some of those. So we used to support their island-wide branch network PCs, servers and things like that. And then in 99 we won their ATM solution, and with that we had to link up some of their branches, and that was a big project. And from that point onwards, soon after that, we won their core banking project, and all those projects are still running at People's Bank, and from then onwards we have been getting a lot of business from them. Main thing is to understand a customer, right? Every customer has its own challenges, has its own culture, I would say, the way they work, their capacity, their capability, their alignment. So Just-in-time Group has always taken a lot of trouble to put people who can work well within a customer, and we also kind of work with them to understand what their growth needs are, and we give them good solutions that help them in their growth patterns. Digital banking, any bank today, if they stick to their traditional, what we call brick and mortar and all these old technologies, they are not going to be competitive in the future. In the future, there will be so many computer-driven applications that is giving services, that is linking up unimaginable ways of people through what we call digital technology. Right? The bank may not be seen as such from what we see today, but the bank will be used by a lot more people than who uses it today. It will not be normal working hours, it will be round the clock, and people will be doing amazing amount of transactions using digital technology from wherever they are. So for a bank, they need to evolve, they need to invest in the right platform. One of the main things during implementation that our local team did is the mindset alignment. That was, I think, People's Bank respected that a lot, because the principal comes with a different culture, different work ethics, different work rules, whereas our people have a different way of working and handling things, and their understanding, level of absorption, all that. So our people played an intermediary role to balance these things off, and they also knew where to run around and get things done, to get the things moving. So in that, our people played a major role, and People's Bank has appreciated that. That is where implementation is concerned. And when it comes to support, the similar advantages are there, because we understand the customer and we kind of understand the key stakeholders who needs to be tapped to get something done, like on the technology side. The mindset as in, like, when there is something needed, how to get going. Sometimes, because these are the complexity of it, only the people who understand the technology will know. Whereas the delivery of it, we need to get so many business people to engage and deliver it. And also, one of the challenges a bank normally faces when they are doing an IT project is business users who have other work must find additional time for this type of project implementation as well. So those things, how to prioritize and help the project out so that the project works on schedule, is an area where just-in-time staff adds value by getting the mindset change needed for people to respond accordingly. Yeah, in the workshops, initially what we had to do is we need to give awareness of what the product is, what it can do, it's more visualization, right? It's something that you have never seen before, at least in the bank, which we have to help them to visualize and see this is what the benefit it does. Whereas going forward, the workshops will be more about the speed of service. Like for example, new services can be contracted, new the business engagement models can be contracted. Like, going forward for a bank, it may not be just banks bank staff alone who will canvas business for them. There will be different models where, like in a distributing environment, there will be agents who will be doing their business for them. So all that are new paradigms that any bank will, in the modern competitive world, will engage in, and People's Bank has the first mover advantage with the way they are going in Sri Lanka. Okay. In the digital scope, they have done express banking, loan originating, and few more. But more than that, it's a platform. This platform that they got down gives them endless services. They can have people using their mobile devices, people banks, schools, almost everybody can get connected because this particular platform will give them that advantage. And very soon technology companies and everybody else who can see a business value, who can produce a service through an API or different technologies will get connected, and all that will become revenue to the bank.